everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is JP and I tour luxury listings all over the world, and this right here happens to be another one of them. This week we're in the beautiful Hollywood Hills here in Los Angeles, California, about to tour this impressive, newly constructed, 4-story modern property situated on a promontory lot offering 360-degree views of the entire city of Los Angeles. Now, the specs on this house feature 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, 13,000 square feet of living space. It's built on a 7,826 square foot lot, and this home is currently on the market for $33,333,333. Or you can lease this property for about $100,000 per month. Before we start our tour, I wanted to say a huge thank you to the listing agent Ava for allowing us to come out here and tour her impressive listing for you all to see. And if you want more information on the property, feel free to check out HollywoodHillsDollhouse.com for more information on this home. Link is down below in the description. And now let's go ahead and get started.
House was, when we were designing it and thinking through and trying to execute all these different concepts, it kind of all flowed together, but it was done in a way that made something very, very, you're not going to see this anywhere. It was very unique in our original design, and the implementation was hard, but I think we got to something that ended up being very unique.
It's an irreplaceable property.
Yes.
All right, everyone, now first off, I want to go ahead and begin our tour on the exterior of this impressive property located here in the Hollywood Hills. Now, as you can see, all across the exterior, we have a unique gloss finish Ipe wood clad all around the exterior, even up here over on this cantilever, which is going to be the rooftop deck, which we'll see at the very end of the video. And you have nice, simple landscaping across this space, very easy to maintain. More of those Ipe blocks displayed on that 2-car garage door, 2-car driveway leading you up, and right above me we have a Buddha statue further taking you up into an impressive atrium, which we'll see again a bit later, so make sure to stick around. And of course, we got this massive glass pivot door. Take me for reference, that's pretty huge. Let's head inside. All right, everyone, so we have just made it inside of this impressive property located here in the Hollywood Hills. And first coming in, you'll notice that we have these natural wooden floors throughout, adding a nice element of comfort to the property. First coming in, we'll also see that we have this mirrored wall right over here. So when you turn your head to the right, you can still see those impressive views of the city. You'll also see down through this section that we have access into the 3rd level, and each step is actually nicely lit up with those LED strip lights, which I think looks really cool. Now, first coming into the space, this opens up into your family room. Incredibly spacious, walls of glass surrounding the area, and you can actually slide those back, creating that seamless indoor-outdoor living, overlooking those impressive views of the city.
Because it's a promontory and it juts out from the hill, you have something that 99.9% of the houses on any hill don't have, which is you have a 300-degree plus view. The second thing is, because it's on a hill, you have a different elevation for the view. So you have an elevation, in this case, 7 different elevations from which you have a different vantage point of a view of Los Angeles.
Something else really interesting about this space in particular is the fact that you have this massive slab of onyx book matched here in the center. It's a beautiful centerpiece for this room, frames it perfectly. You also have that fireplace displayed right below, and it's completely backlit with these lights as well. Adds a nice mood into this room. Now, what's interesting is that you follow me through this secret little area, and would you look at that? We have just magically appeared into this secret bar setup. I like this a lot because it's completely sectioned off from your living area. You want to make all your drinks and entertain your guests, but they don't have to see you do it, which is really cool and private. You have all of this nice gloss wooden cabinetry around the space, built-in shelving spots with LED lighting and mirrored backsplash to create a nice and moody feel in this space. And open this up, I mean, go ahead and take a look at the size of these cabinet spaces. I mean, you can store anything you want to under that sink. I mean, all of these are very spacious and generous in size, all clad again with that nice gloss cabinetry. And you further follow me through this section and you can see that we are led into the powder room. You have the dark marble floors matching those dark walls mirrored over here, and then imagine washing your hands at this sink looking out at downtown Los Angeles. I mean, that is a very impressive view, again, that most properties just do not have, unfortunately, but we're lucky enough to be seeing this for you all today. So I hope you're enjoying this far, and if you are, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, considering commenting down below as well. Now, we are back into the main entry of the property. High ceilings, very spacious and open concept floor plan. We're seamlessly led into your formal dining table, currently shown to sit 12 of your guests, and of course overlooking those jetliner views of the entire city, 300-degree views. I mean, again, it's very impressive that most properties do not have. Now, what's interesting about this space is that they can be relaxing at your formal dining table or the breakfast bar of your uniquely shaped center island. This is shaped as a trapezoid, and it's very interesting. We don't see these types of designs very often in these properties that we tour. And something else I like is that you have this dark cabinetry clad all around the space. Open these up and they're nice and smooth, soft closing. Take a look at how satisfying that looks. I really like that. Now, right here we have your 6-burner design stovetop designed by Thermador, and you don't have a clunky hood right here taking up space. That is actually integrated up above into your ceiling. So I like the fact that they made this kitchen look very sleek and minimalist. Now, further stepping through, we have your double oven setup right over here with some more of these push to open cabinet doors right next to that space. And further stepping through, we have some more floating shelving, mirrored backsplash, and LED light strips really illuminating this space. Now, further stepping through, push that open, we have your beautiful seamlessly integrated refrigeration space. We don't really see this type of design too much. It's kind of like you kind of use the force to open it. I think that is really, really cool. Of course, clad with some more of that dark wood. Looks very, very good. Further stepping through, we have your sink setup. Imagine washing your dishes and looking out at those impressive views of the city. Really, really cool. More dark cabinetry all around the space. Access over into your 2-car garage right over here. And that's pretty much it for this entire first floor. But of course, we have to check out the impressive backyard. And do I say, it is really incredible. Let's check it out. What I love most about the backyard, besides the views, is this infinity edge pool design. I mean, imagine relaxing in here, playing volleyball with all of your friends, and then just looking out at downtown Los Angeles. I mean, it looks so blue and so inviting. I mean, who would not like this? I mean, it's pretty crazy, I think. We have staged pool chairs over on my left-hand side, further taking us into a little outdoor kitchen section with plenty of bench seating and your stainless steel barbecue setup. From the backyard, we can also see the nice Ipe wood clad all around the exterior. And what's really interesting about this space as well, if you look up above me, this is actually going to be the master bedroom, which cantilevers off the edge of the property. So when you're in there, it kind of feels like you're floating off the ground into Los Angeles. I mean, it's a really cool feeling that we haven't really seen before on this channel. Now we're further stepping through and we have nice stage seating area with the fire pit in the center. We have glass railing framing the entire backyard, but not obstructing those incredible views. And right here we have stair access taking you down below the pool level. So in case you need to maintenance or service the pool, that is where you do it. And that is pretty much going to wrap up our tour of this entire main level. Now we're gonna head downstairs and check out that entertainment floor. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Everyone, so as you can see, we have just made it down to this lower level, which is the entertainment floor, and the first room that I want to go ahead and show you is pretty impressive. So first of all, you slide back these pocketing privacy doors opening up into this luxurious movie theater. We have a rich red curtain surrounding the area. A lot of movie theaters that we see, unfortunately, do not give you this type of authentic movie theater feel, but in here, you do have it. You also have a staged poker table right here as well, because you have a lot of space in here. You could be playing a round of poker while watching your favorite movie. And what's really interesting is that this entire room is actually voice controlled. So if I just say, Alexa, open theater curtain, completely voice controlled. No buttons, no annoying remotes that you have to sit around and press. I mean, it's all controlled from your voice, which is extremely impressive. I love this seating setup as well. It's a very comfortable and furry couch, very fluffy. I think that's very nice. And again, watch all of your movies in here, and there's also a voice command setting that you can turn off all of the lights. So if I say, Alexa, turn on popcorn, take a look at this. That is pretty crazy, I think. Now, Alexa, turn on lights.
Okay.
Would you look at that? That's very impressive. And another thing, we actually have another little secret room inside of this section. Alexa, open wine curtain. So you just follow me down right over through this section, and as you can see, it is opening just from my voice. And to my right-hand side, we have your secret room, which is the beautiful wine cellar.
And here, as we were talking upstairs, is a continuation of that light theme, where the evening experience in front of the view is this light and energy emanating into the house. Here we have a backlit wine cellar, where you have light in the back emanating through the bottles itself.
And right next to this space, you also have some nice wood-clad refrigeration with some more cabinet doors, and of course, floating shelving mirrored as the backsplash to store all of your fine china and wine glasses. That's really, really cool to me. Now, follow me back down through this section. This movie theater is also nicely carpeted as well, so it really gives you that authentic, soundproof feel that movie theaters should have. I also wanted to mention that you have the integrated LED light strips under each step, which I think looks really nice. And if you follow me over to my right-hand side, you can see that we are led into the gym/spa. Now, what I love about this gym is, of course, the natural light, the slider doors, and the views. Those views are extremely impressive, looking out to Sunset Boulevard. And if you follow me further through this section, you can see the entire city of downtown LA. Very few properties come on the market with a view like this, which is why I'm very excited about this home. You can see on this side of the wall, it is also completely mirrored, so this makes a perfect gym or dance room. And what's really interesting about the position of this room is that it actually faces east side views. Most people work out early in the morning, so from this room you can perfectly watch the sunrise, which I think is an impressive attention to detail by the builder. Now, you further follow me through this section, we actually have some more pocket sliding doors, further leading us into the private spa.
When I started thinking about what I wanted to do, everybody had, some sort of home gym, right? I said to myself, I want to go one beyond that, because if you're going to do a hotel-like experience, I want it to feel like Burke Williams, which in this area, for those people who are living locally, they understand it's a very, very high-end spa-type experience. Yeah. So here we have a 23-jet hydrotherapy experience of a spa that's actually sunken into the ground itself. I mean, the 2 or 3 times, there have been 2 or 3 times I've gotten out and you're just like so relaxed, it's an entire different experience.
I want to take you down further through this section. Imagine getting a massage in this room. So quiet, so peaceful, so tranquil. We have some integrated LED light strips in the floors as well. I like that a lot. And we got some built-in cabinetry, LED light strips under each floating shelf. And you further follow me through this section, open this up right here, and I mean, we've never seen this in a residential property. We may never see it again, but I mean, take a look at this. This is a full-size steam room. I mean, this looks kind of like one you would see at Burke Williams. This is very impressive. You also have the integrated LED lights all across the area, so I mean, you're getting the best mood in here possible, and it's actually voice controlled too, so I mean, you can literally turn it on with Alexa. That's something we never see, and I like that feature a lot. Now, what's really cool is that close this space up, and actually located right next to it, you have an option. You want to go in your steam room, or you want to go into your glass enclosed sauna area. Beautiful wood cladding inside of there. I mean, to have both of these right next to each other in the same room with these views is very, very impressive. Now further walking through, we have a nice half bathroom area with that floating vanity design, and I mean, this spa really checks all the boxes. It's the perfect relaxation room, and the fact that it's right off of your gym is amazing because of course you're going to be working out hard in here, then you want to come in here and relax. Of course, with those impressive views. And we also have this little balcony design with the turf area and seating area right over there. Imagine sitting there and looking at those views. I mean, again, it's impressive. Now we're not going to head back inside the hallway. We're actually going to take this balcony into the other room, and this is also considered one of the bedrooms, and it is currently staged as a meeting area / office space because, again, if you're working here early in the morning, you want to see that sunrise every single day, and what better place to do it than in here? You got the mounted flat screen TV, built-in cabinetry all along this space. And what's really interesting about this room is that this entire wall is actually a whiteboard, and it serves as a great creative space for all entrepreneurs. You can see right here, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, it all erases off. So I mean, this is your complete creative space. I mean, we never see these in properties, and that's a pretty awesome feature. You follow me down over through this section, and we have another spot of the room. It is actually nicely en suite. In here, you have this double vanity setup, glass enclosed walk-in shower with a nice purple paint all around the room, feeling very nice and relaxing. A couple built-in cabinet spaces, and this room also has a walk-in closet if you further follow me right over this way, and that is going to be located on my left-hand side. Plenty of built-ins inside of there, and now we are back into the main hallway. That's where we just came out of from that gym, and right here, this is where we have another bedroom set up, and you can actually access that ensuite bathroom from within the room or from the hallway, so your guests can be using this one as well. Floating vanity setup, backlit LED mirror, and you have the glass enclosed shower space. Very nice inside of here. Definitely checks all the boxes for a guest suite, or if you want to make it a maid's quarters. Now let's head back out through this section, and further following me, that's where we have access to a laundry room and to your side yard. So that is pretty much going to wrap up our tour for this entire lower floor. Now let's head upstairs and check out all the bedrooms. Alright everyone, so as you can see, we have just made it up to level 3, and this is going to contain a majority of bedrooms for this property. On my left-hand side, we have access into the primary suite, clear story window bringing in some natural light, and this space opens up into a very beautiful bedroom. We'll notice a nice turquoise paint across the entire space, adding a nice mood into this room. Mounted flat screen TV, and we also have this section. This is going to be your walk-in closet area, plenty of built-ins inside of here, and this space further takes us into the ensuite bathroom where we have your glass enclosed shower space, porcelain tile clad around that area, floating vanity, and it actually is a double sink setup, which is very nice to have inside of a spacious bedroom. You have the mounted mirror right over here, lit with those LED light strips, and you can actually change the color from a button, which I think is a really cool feature. Now, follow me back out through this section, and what's interesting about this area is that we actually have these sliding glass doors leading us out into this atrium, which I mentioned in the beginning of this video. You have this beautiful tree right here, adding a nice element of relaxation to the space, and you got the Buddha statue and views of your front yard. And this space is cool because it brings natural lights into all of the bedrooms all day long, even though they don't have many windows. I like that a lot. And you further follow me through this section, and this space seamlessly takes us into another bedroom. We have picture window views of the entire city of Los Angeles. These views are truly impressive to wake up to every single day. You'll notice that these doors actually do not slide back. There's not a balcony here because they wanted to add these extra large windows to really maximize that view, and I think they did a great job in here. You got all of your built-in cabinet spaces over here. They're all pushed to open, which is very convenient, and this serves as your closet area. Mounted flat screen TV right over here, and you can follow me down through this section, and this space opens up into the ensuite bathroom. You got that built-in floating vanity setup, mounted mirror, and this is very interesting. So if you follow me in through this section, this is your normal glass enclosed walk-in shower. Nothing too special, but it is very special. And the reason why is because when you're showering in this space, you are getting picturesque views of the city of Los Angeles, and most showers do not have a view quite this great, so I think that's a very cool feature. Now, pretty much done with this entire bedroom, but what's cool about all of them is that they actually all seamlessly connect with each other. So if you follow me down through this section, we don't have to head back out into the main hallway, but you follow me through here and you can see that it just nicely connects into the other bedroom. And same deal here, this bedroom the owner told me is called the DTLA bedroom. And the reason why is because you were getting those front and center views of downtown Los Angeles every time you wake up. I mean, again, these views are unbeatable. And again, you don't have the balcony or the sliding doors because you actually have this corner glass detail, which is really interesting. So the room just completely cantilevers over, which is very, very cool. Something we really don't see too often. But again, these views, you cannot beat them. They're literally almost too good to be true. It's impressive. Now, you follow me down through this section, and this space opens up into the ensuite bathroom. You've got some built-in floating shelving spaces, and this shower is also just as impressive as the last one. What's unique about this shower is that you have these incredible jetliner views of the city, larger glass panel than the last one, and again, very rare feature to be showering with those types of views. Love the natural light inside of here. It never gets boring day or night, and we will be seeing it a little bit later, so make sure to stick around. And now you can see we are back into the main hallway. We've just checked out all 3 bedrooms on this level, but we actually have one more bedroom to show you, and that is going to be the primary suite, which is right here on my right. So follow me down through here. We have this exaggerated hallway taking us into the bedroom. You can actually open up these windows so you can vent it out a little bit. Very nice. And now we're led into the primary suite. It is extremely remarkable inside of here.
I oriented this room. First of all, I asked Dominic to give me something that had all 3 walls were glass. So where we traditionally took one wall, because it's the master, we took all 3 walls. And we gave it, 300-degree plus view. Ceiling to floor, edge to edge. And these 2 corners are actually cantilevered because this floor is oriented in a different way over the entertainment level. So that also created an opportunity for the structure to feel like it's just like literally on top or hanging or extending like a bridge on top of Los Angeles itself.
Now follow me down through this section. We have some nice stone designs right over here on either side of that bed. And now we are opened up into the primary bathroom suite. You have this freestanding tub right here, of course, overlooking the city. And we have this glass enclosed shower space right over here. Porcelain tile design around the entire area. Drop ceiling design with the mounted rain head. Haven't seen that before, but we also have the built-in body spray. Now next to me, open this up, that's where we have your water closet. And another interesting thing, I want to go ahead and show you this right over here. We've got your built-in floating vanity design. You also have the LED light strips right under, double vessel sink, double mounted mirror, and you can see that this entire side of the wall is nicely mirrored, which I think is really nice. Now, of course, picturesque views of the city, and believe it or not, that is going to wrap up our tour for this entire 3rd floor. Now we have to check out that rooftop deck, so let's go ahead and do that right now.
So this is the rooftop, which I named playfully the take your breath away level, because when you come here, you have a 360-degree, no wall, only half glass because of the railing experience. So it's open, but it's a finished rooftop that gives you different areas and functionality, but it really is the climactic experience of the design in itself, where all you have is all of Los Angeles, 360 degrees, with beautiful light at different times of day and the California sun moving across the sky.
This rooftop deck is so ideal for entertaining. I mean, again, just look at those sweeping views of the entire city of LA. Downtown Los Angeles framed perfectly in the center of this view. This is truly impressive, and we are actually going to be sticking around till nighttime to get a beautiful night shot of this space, so make sure to stick around till then. But I want to take you down further through this section. We have some nice wooden paneled bench seating right over here, stage pool chairs, tan on a nice hot day like it was earlier today, and I mean, again, so much space out here. Having rooftops of this size is pretty rare here in Los Angeles. Nice table. Imagine eating here and looking at those views. I mean, again, it's very impressive. Now you further follow me down through this section. That's where we have views over into your atrium, which we saw a little bit earlier. Further following me here, this is actually a work in progress, but this is going to be a full outdoor kitchen setup. So that's going to be awesome when it's finished. And that's pretty much going to wrap up our tour for this entire beautiful home here in the Hollywood Hills. Now, we're going to check out this property at nighttime. So let's do that right now. It's a beautiful property. I wanted to say thank you again so much for showing us this entire property and going into so much detail that you went into and giving us the opportunity to come out here and film it for you.
Great. Well, I appreciate you guys coming out.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.